This is 5 minutes with me, Tarasha. Let's get into this. You guys know that I love a good animated cartoon show, okay? There are two particular shows that are celebrating their 35th premiere of coming on, which is amazing. The two shows I'm talking about is Doug and the Rugrats. Let's talk about the Rugrats. Now, I'm a Tommy Pickle, Dill Pickle, Chucky, Angelica, Philly Lil, Susie Carmichael type of girl. Okay? I grew up with them, okay? As a little kid, seeing little babies, just as you are, and seeing them going on adventures, having fun, and just also giving you a lesson at the same time. Tommy Pickles and Dill Pickles family is just everything. And their dog Spike. Okay? The amount of adventures that these little babies get into is fantastic. The fact that throughout the franchise of Rugrats is that they've had several movies. They've had their own movie, which is just Rugrats the movie in Paris. They also go Rugrats Go Wild, which we also see the wild thornberries. That's a whole nother video because I love me some wild thornberries. Now, with all of everything that they have done with the Rugrats, also Rugrats all grown up when we see them like elementary slash junior high, mostly elementary, I feel. And you see them grown up and they're the same little babies just grown up, having fun, on adventures, dealing with, making friends, family stuff, everything. Their personalities bloom, which is fantastic. Then you have another show, which is Doug, which came out in the 90s, same thing with Rugrats. And Doug, he has a whole bunch of friends like Patty Mayonnaise, which is his love interest, by the way, Skeeter, and then you have Roger, which is his bully. But also he could be kind and sweet at the same time too. But you also have his dog Pork Chop, which is so cute. I love it. The thing about Doug is that he is a 11-year-old boy that is just going through life, going to school, having friends, dealing with dances, dealing with papers, and also dealing with living in Bluffington, which I love that town name, by the way. But a lot of things with that show is the fact that it was on Nickelodeon for a good chunk, and then it was on ABC for another chunk. It had 7 seasons and also had Doug the First movie. Now, one thing in particular when it comes to Doug is that Doug had an alter ego, which was, excuse me, Quail Man. I love me some Quail Man. And Quail Dog. Yep. I love it because it's nostalgia for me. It really is. And you guys know that I come from a place of I love to celebrate nostalgia. I love to also celebrate cartoons and animation, but also good storytelling. As a child, as a little girl, watching both of these shows, Doug and Rugrats, was a nostalgia, just everything in my childhood. As a little kid, like we didn't know it then, but these two shows are iconic. And when it comes to Rugrats, Angelica and Cynthia was everything. Okay, just her attitude and personality is just everything. Susie Carmichael, just everything about both of these shows gives me everything. It really does because as a little girl sitting in front of a TV and just enjoying both of these shows, among other shows too, by the way, is just it's an emotional thing, but it's also this is why I love TV and love movies so much, and also why I celebrate animation in general, because there's some good animation shows out there. And for me, I'm just trying to tell you guys about the good stuff too. But I hope everyone is having a brilliant day, a beautiful day, and this was 5 Minutes with Tarasha.